I don't know about you, but I can get pretty stuck in a specific genre. My comfort genres are sci-fi, fantasy, and romantasy. Very comfortable there. I never used to really deviate from that, but I have made more of an effort lately to sample reads from other genres to try to expand my horizons. Lord of the Flies is one of my absolute favorites. This is classic, but it's also horror, and it's gritty, and it's disturbing. This is like the definition of it's a classic for a reason. The symbolism is beautiful. It is so beautifully layered throughout the story. There is a deeper meaning to every single physical thing, like the conch shell, Piggy's glasses, the fire. I mean, the more you pick apart these things, the more depth you find within the story. It was a 5-star read for me. A classic I really loved on the reread was To Kill a Mockingbird. I also read this in school, and reading it again as an adult is such a different experience. I actually listened to this book and the narration was fantastic. It was so immersive. Lessons in this story about empathy, integrity, honor, and especially courage are so powerful, especially told from Scout's perspective as she grows up in the deep south of Alabama in the 1930s. Listen to The Secret Garden. Technically, this isn't even young adult. This is children's literature. Wow, does it still apply to adults? Heartwarming story. It's such a lush, beautiful world. Vivid imagery was absolutely gorgeous. Character, she starts out as this little girl who you really don't like. As she learns to enjoy the people around her, and as she learns to adjust to her surroundings and accept people for who they are, you really learn to empathize with her story. Where the Crawdads Sing. So it's part historical fiction, part murder mystery, part Southern Gothic. When this movie came out, I actually saw it in theaters and it made me want to pick up the book. One of the few historical fiction books that I have read and really love. Your main character survives an abusive father, a mother who abandons her, and she's left to live alone in the marsh in South Carolina, and then ends up being accused of murder. In the present in this book, Kaya is on trial for murdering Chase Andrews, but in the past we get to relive her history as she's sitting there debating how she ended up in this position. This is both a gothic fiction, historical fiction with fantasy / paranormal elements. It's a little bit of everything. Correspondence from Dracula's wife to Dracula, retelling their entire history from when they met to the end of their relationship. Highlights a very toxic relationship, discusses elements of manipulation and control and gaslighting and all of those terrible things. Then we have the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires.